there we go.
And straight into it. Welcome back.
As we get set for this all Aussie affair between North Brisbane and Sun State, I don't know who to go for because I'm an Aussie as well, so I'm going to go for both of them. Go for it, guys. Australia represent you.
I'm going to go for New Zealand.
As you should.
So 707 is Blitz from Northern Brisbane Rollers.
Chan Solo for Sun State. We find the action going down on turn 1 and 2. Both jammers pushing hard, but Sun State get through. That's Chan Solo. And picking up lead jammer status. Hits a pack with a lot of pace, gets through nice and easy.
Bit of a change up happening there with a pass underway.
Nice footwork there by Chan, just slightly off balance, but had enough. Nice bit of work there. Unfortunately, she drew a forearms call, so she will make her way to the penalty box.
Not the best ending there. Off to Garage Project penalty box for Brisbane.
You think after so much derby in one day, I would know the sponsors? Not really. So all the action now down on the back straight away, and Chan Solo is still pushing on through, trying to get as many points as she can. Early stages in this
some nice
opening half. Nice bit of O there done by Sun State, just enough for Chan to get through. And
yep, but they're holding it up. Brisbane not going to let go.
No, good defensive work from Brisbane coming out of turn 4, made it nice and hard for Chan to get through, but she picked a gap and found it, got through, picked up another 5-point pass for the Sun State Roller Girls. She brings that one to an end.
20
tidy
points.
Start.
20
Very
points.
tidy start. 20 points there for the Sun State girls.
You got Bama and Glasgow Kiss on the
so you have
GMAC Motors jam line. I know them.
It's a long day. I've travelled far and I'm running on 3-hour sleep as we get this one going. Bama for Sun State, pushing out front. Takes it into turn 1, being held up only momentarily though.
Glasgow Kiss really pushing against that Sun State wall there. A bit of help from her teammate there.
Yeah, nice move by Bama there.
Just some lovely footwork. Is it enough? Nope. And she gives it another go.
So just XL just slow to get herself up there. Got herself all sorted. She's all ready to go.
And Bama's coming around for a nice clean sweep there.
That was just a bit too easy for Bama there. Just a nice little, well, I shouldn't say a nice little opening. It was as open as you could want for a jammer. And again, on the outside line.
The best kind of points are the easy ones.
Scoring all the points.
Oh, nice wee hop through there.
Nice little bit of lateral footwork there, even if it is only on one foot.
Yes.
Takes it from the inside to the outside line, gets through, picks up 5 more points, Sun State.
Yep, Ruby Riot. Not even. Red Hot Riot.
Handy start there from Bama, picking up 25 points for Sun State. 29, in fact. That moves along to 49. Northern Brisbane rather, yet to get registered on the scoreboard.
Who we got here? Distress and Damsel against Chan Solo. Sun State rolling back on that jammer, making it even harder for her. But she won't give up. Look at that.
Oh, some fantastic footwork there from Chan Solo out front, just on the outside of turn 1. She picks up lead jammer for Sun State. Gives a little bit of a nod to the bench coach saying, yep, I've got it, I know what I need to do. Comes around, 5 more points, Sun State Roller Girls. Distressing Damsel just having a tough old time down on the back straightaway. She's trying everything she can. Looks like a star pass violation there for Black 2. Bloody laces. She sits in the that penalty box. That's the one. Garage Project penalty box.
We were seeing so many skaters in it last time. We wondered if they thought it was actual Garage Project bar.
This is a pretty ominous start here from Sun State. A 29-point pass there, a 29-point jam rather to Chan Solo.
Yeah.
And within the space of 3 jams, Sun State have really blown this one right open on 78 points. Northern Brisbane on 3.
We saw Chan get a 27-point in the last game. It's pretty impressive jamming there.
As we have Bama for Sun State up against Blitzkrieg Bomb.
Nice. Oh dear.
So unfortunately there, the Sun State girl going down with an injury. Brings apart that jam. Obviously the jam gets called dead. She will sit for 3.
And be looked after by our wonderful ambulance staff. I'm a Fitbit. I've got to speak with a real Kiwi accent with this game, seeing as it's all the Australians playing.
And don't even ask me to try and even do a Kiwi accent, because I don't want to destroy it.
Fish and chips, bro.
Oh, fish and chips and 6, bro. What choice? Yeah. No.
Yeah. We're always happy.
So with a bit of luck, we should be back up and running in just a few moments.
So we're back into it.
Aristotle gave the cue exactly on cue.
Patron up on the GMAC Motors jam line. And we have Glasgow Kiss for Brisbane.
And she's going to take on, I don't know if it's Patron or Patron.
I know. Is it tequila? It is Patron. Okay, right. I like it much better now.
So Glasgow Kiss has gotten through. She's picked up lead jam, and meanwhile back in turn 1, Patron for Sun State, just having a little bit of a tough time. Northern Brisbane girls really defensively holding her up quite well. Cavalry arrived though in the form of some O work there. It just allows a bit of a gap for Patron to get through. She does get through. Obviously not lead jammer, but
Nope.
has a chance to maybe pick up some points. Maybe. No. Glasgow Kiss was well aware of where she was and just timed it to perfection and called it off. So early stages of this first half between Northern Brisbane and Sun State. See Sun State on 81, Northern Brisbane on 8. It was just a tick over 21 minutes remaining.
So we see Blitz and Bama head to head.
Jam Timer throws a hand down, blows a whistle, sets this one off.
Bama's footwork around the outside will land her in lead jammer position.
Yeah, Bama's very good at making the pack work to where she wants the pack to be, and then she just grabs that outside line really
Lovely
quickly.
there.
And that's a good example of some more fancy footwork there by Bama.
As a pass enables Oh, lovely through there for Brisbane. Finding that gap on the inside. A bit of hustle going on, but Bama's through. And she calls it off for
A relatively subdued jam, that one from
Yeah.
Sunset, only picking up the 13 points.
Yep.
Northern Brisbane picking up the 4, they move on to 12. Sun State with that 13-point jam pick up, they take themselves to 94 points.
So we've now got Distress and Damsel and Chan Solo. There's a nice wall there for Brisbane. Making it hard for Chan, but she's out and she's got the lead.
Yeah, waste no time, Chancellor getting through the pack and establishing herself as lead jammer.
Straight through there.
Yep.
She's got some fast moves, fast-moving feet.
Meanwhile, back on turn 4, Distressing Damsel has got her way out of the pack.
And it's all over for that jam. I was going to say Red Rover.
Yeah, all over Red Rover. So that 9-point jam takes Sun State to 103. They've cracked a ton. Only 12 minutes into this first half. Quite extraordinary, the scoring rate by which they've hit that. And Northern Brisbane find themselves on 12 with no points in that previous jam.
Classic running start there for Brisbane. Both walls are holding those jammers really well, but not enough for Bama, who gets on through with lead.
Just work the pack to where she wanted it to, and once she got that outside line open and available, she took it.
Yep.
And off she went. Glasgow Kiss gets her way through as well.
But Bama's not going to let her get any points this time.
No.
So Brisbane taking the back line there. Let's see what Blitz and Chan Solo can do. Finding an early gap there. Chan Solo's out with lead.
She's so quick at finding the gap and moving the opposing blockers to where she wants them to be.
Yep.
And the rest is just very, very easy for her. Well, she makes it look easy. I guarantee you it's probably not, but...
She's nodding.
Yeah, she's nodding.
All day, she says, all day.
All day?
Yeah, she's jammed quite a lot in that last game too.
Yep.
Very good.
Seem to have all the answers at the moment, Sun State, even in that previous jam.
Patron, straight up the inside line there. That was fantastic.
Absolute
lead.
Textbook. I don't think I've seen it done any better. Well, I have, but that's as good as it gets.
Who needs O when you can just jam like that?
If your name's Lauren Munch and you skate for the Wheels of Justice, that's the only time I've seen that particular move done off the start line any better. Meanwhile, all the action down in the back straightaway off of turn 2.
Oh, lovely. Look at
Sees
that.
Patron getting through now. And she picks up another Grand Slam 5-point haul for Sun State. Meanwhile, Distressing Damsel was knocked to the outside and she was recycled back into turn 2. Returns on the track, only to be met by a solid Sun State wall.
Red hot. Riot just clipping her out there.
Riot actually did that in the previous jam. She got back into in amongst the Northern Brisbane blockers, just got right up in there. They set up as a triangle. She just popped up inside and said, "I'm here."
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it, pretty much? So a nice little 10-point haul there for Patron. She'll take a seat. And it's Bama. Up against, I think it's Glasgow Kiss.
Yep.
On the now well-known GMAC Motors Jammer start line.
Nice.
Which should be well-known. We've been calling it all day. As one of the Sun State girls makes her way to the Garage Project Jam penalty box, rather. And
Bama just stepping through the pack there to claim
front,
that lead.
You guessed it. It is Bama, so she's now going to hit the pack for a scoring pass. I think she might have picked up a couple.
Some great comms coming from their bench. See, this team works together.
Just on 14 minutes to go in the first half here, Sun State Roller Girls on 123. Northern Brisbane on 12 as this one gets underway, and it's Jan Solo for Sun State out front there trying to push her way through.
Oh, Sun State just catching that Brisbane jammer at the last minute, which means Chan can take that lead.
She picks up lead, jammer again.
Oh, and she's nicely past there. Or not. And she took the hat off and put it back on again, didn't she?
Yep.
So we got Patron and Distressing Damsel.
Yep. Distressing Damsel. So up front we've got Patron working hard against the Northern Brisbane defensive.
Oh, some lovely O there from Brisbane.
And on the inside line, Patron takes lead jammer for Sun State. She's got roughly a half track on distressing Damsel, but Damsel's making up some decent ground. And Patron, more than aware of that, had a bit of a look around and said, yep, she's coming at me way too quick. I'm going to call this one off. I'll grab my 2 points.
Yep.
As we've got Bama for Sunstate up against Glasgow Kiss.
Oh, Bama, straight out there lead. She's really good at that inside line work, isn't she?
Great footwork, great awareness. Just patient, just waits for the gaps to appear, and when they do, she's just through.
Yep. Whee.
Oh, great footwork, great balance by Bama. She gets through on another Grand Slam 5-point haul for Sunstate. Meanwhile, down in turn 3.
Oh, and just steps through there again.
Is where the action seems to be at.
Getting the word from the bench to call it off.
Yep.
We've got Blitz and Chan Solo. Oh, look at that. Just a one-legged edge.
Very, very quick. Chan Solo picks up lead jam and now back on her scoring pass.
It was an interesting star pass there.
Star pass complete.
It was interesting.
Okay. So it's number 9, Patron for Sunstate Roller Girls on the jammer start line. That's the GMAC Motors at jammer start line as we find ourselves on a team timeout.
Ticky Wine team timeout even.
It is. Going the way of Northern Brisbane.
With some lovely moves there by our officials.
Yes,
rocking the Casbah on the track.
Miss Tanya doing her best T. Look at that. T. Yeah. T.
T for Ticky.
Tanya. T for timeout.
We were doing lip syncing in the last game to the music.
Yeah, I won't be.
And that's the end of the Ticky Wine team timeout.
Brought to you by Tanya, who's the jam timer. All the team. Tick, tick, boom.
Distress and Damsel and Patron.
Interesting move on the inside of the track there. Both team floaters were really hell-bent on trying to do O on one another and getting in each other's way. Didn't quite work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. Unfortunately, though, for Patron, she's going to sit a penalty for a forearms call. So she'll make her way to the Garage Project penalty box. Meanwhile, out front, it is Distressing Damsel. Picking up lead jammer for Northern Brisbane. Good opportunity here for Northern Brisbane to pick up a nice little bag of points. Damsel though, just momentarily caught up with the Sun State. And there comes the cavalry. Oh, big hit there. Wow. I think that was Red Hot Riot. She just came in and absolutely poleaxed the jammer there. So Damsel up and about again.
Red Hot Riot with a smile on her face as she keeps Brisbane.
Yeah. Unfortunately though, for Red Hot Riot, she picked up a blocking out of play call.
Yep.
So she'll make her way to the Garage Project penalty box. She'll sit for 30 seconds, have a bit of a think about that. Meanwhile, back on track, it is Distressing Damsel. Doing all the things, getting some points along the way.
Haven't seen many star passes on the Sun State side. Chan Solo and Glasgow Kiss.
And Chan Solo just pushing really hard there at the front of the pack.
Just sweeps through.
Chan Solo gets through, picks up a 5-point pass there, Grand Slam pass. She now makes her way back again. So it looks like it's going to be a power jam going the way of Chan Solo. Bloody Laces sitting a penalty. Failures a reform call on Red Hot Riot, so she'll sit in the Garage Project penalty box for 30 seconds. Meanwhile, on track, it's Chan Solo, 15-point pass. As Bloody Laces rejoins the track.
Oh, nice one.
Unfortunately, though, for the North Brisbane girls, it's a 3-1 blocker advantage against them, and that's just making it so easy for Chan Solo to skate on by.
Yep.
Slowly but surely, the cavalry arrive to get back on track and help her out. Now the O's coming in all shapes and sizes, and that's not stopping Chan Solo. She's not slowing up at all. She's on a monster jam. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Chan Solo. That's a 34-point pass. That is a massive effort.
Awesome work.
That is amazing. And that just stretches the lead now. Sun State Roller Girls, 177, with Northern Brisbane on 21. Jam Timer throws a hand down, whistle blown. We've got this one underway as Bama fighting at the front of the pack. Only got 2 blockers to get through now, only the 1 blocker to get through. Bit of a twist, bit of a turn, some fancy footwork. She gets out, lead jammer, Sun State.
Oh, Bama's just using footwork to get around there quite quickly.
So unfortunately, therefore,
lovely
Northern
juke
Brisbane
there.
Rollers captain Lucas found herself in the penalty box. Initially, she was on there for a forearms call, but then a misconduct call as well. So she'll sit for a minute. as we find ourselves under an official timeout. That would be a Arrow
Yes.
official timeout,
It would be.
as indicated by the jam timer. Flexing the guns.
We're doing a teapot dance.
That's it. And what better way to go to an official timeout was a motley crew.
Yeah.
If anyone can guess this album, you get a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but if you can guess the album that the song comes off, let me know.
No takers.
No takers.
Where is it from, Dave? What album?
Well, it starts with D. Oh, look, I'll give you the first part. Doctor.
Feel good?
Do we not? Oh, you win a prize. I don't know what it is here. It's a used ballpoint pen. There you go.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
So taking the full extent of the timeout. I had one of those ice cream sandwiches before.
Ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've all sold out.
Stop.
The wooden spoon ones.
Stop it.
Somebody said I wasn't going to be able to finish it. Oh, I finished it, all right.
You know what I could go right now? I could go a massive, big pizza and a beer.
A garage project beer.
Yep, and Coach Buckley agrees with me. Beer and pizza, yes.
Beer and pizza, yes, please. I've eaten about 80% of my body weight today, just because it's Derby, so why not add beer and pizza? Yeah.
Or at least low carb beer. So, still under an official.
Got to stay hydrated.
Not 100% sure what the official timeout's for. Maybe the head ref can come over and let us know once they've.
Maybe they're choosing what pizza they're going to order later. a big one. What about pineapple? You like pineapple in your pizza? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I like pineapple. All the people at home watching that are probably loving that we're talking about
About pizza and
Sorry,
beer,
guys.
as they're munching on their said pizza and drinking their said beer.
It's been a long day, hasn't it?
It has been a long day. So something that we've seen or made reference to a lot throughout the course of the day is the GMAC Motors sponsored Jammer start line. Gordon McIntosh has been running his own business for over 30 years, whether it's of warrant of fitness, oil change, service of vehicle repairs. It's a one-stop shop located on Parliament Street near Station Village and Western Hutt train station for easy access into town after dropping the car off. Friendly experience and reliable service every time. So I'm assuming that reads to me as if you've got a car that needs a service and any mechanical work, take it down to Gordon and let him look after you.
And right here in the Hutt Valley. And I know that's one close to Dave's heart because he is also in the automotive industry.
I'm very close. I'd bring my car if it wasn't so damn far away. And if I wasn't a mechanic myself.
And if it was a boat.
Yeah, I don't think the little Corolla would last too much in the Tasman Sea. This must be a fair old conversation with the refs there. They're still very much deep in conversation.
Yeah, we're near
4.5 minutes in.
Yep. What is it with us in official timeouts?
I don't know. It just
game this morning, there was
it allows us just to talk.
5 minutes.
Distressing damsels getting cold there in the Jammer start line. She's like, well, what the hell? I might as well just stand here.
I could tell you a joke. I told my friend this morning.
The Sunstate girls have just realised they're all on camera and that's
Hi, Mum.
saying a big g'day to everyone back home in Oz.
Oh, look, see, I threatened to tell a joke and they've straight back into it.
Oh, we're getting back to Derby. Okay, cool.
That's what we're here for. So we got Distress and Damsel and Patron on the G mark. Jam line.
Hammered down by the jam time, a whistle blown as well. Gets this one up and about. Meanwhile, out front, it is Patron. She picks up lead jammer for Sunstate Roller Girls.
Oh, lovely there. Almost. She almost got through then.
Oh, nearly made it. Good effort there. But she's going to be met by Lucas going into turn one, and Lucas putting on a bit of a display as to what you can do when you perfect your positional blocking skills. Look at that. One-on-one. Very good.
Lovely
Meanwhile,
work there.
Distress and Damsel making her way around the track now.
Tron just sneaks through there on that inside line around the corner. Lovely work. Nice work there by Brisbane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 4 points there.
4. So Glasgow Kiss up on the jammer start line with the one, the only Ms. Solo, or Mrs. Solo.
Taking a wee run up there. And that classic. Corner cut. Love it.
But Chan Solo gets her way through the pack and picks up lead jammer for Sunstate.
Coming at some speed there.
Almost a complete full track behind.
Oh, lovely. No other word for that. Lovely. It was lovely. As Sunstate reached the 200 mark on the scoreboard.
Yep.
We've got Blitz and Bama. Brisbane taking the back line. Sunstate. Oh, really? Oh, for God's sake.
Some good footwork there on the outside line out of turn one for Bama. She picks up lead jammer for Sunstate.
Well, what do we call them? Northern.
Sorry?
Sunstate and Northern.
Well, obviously they're not too far away from each other, so they would probably know each other's game really, really well.
Sunstate calling it off as I decide what to call each team.
Team QLD.
Sunstate.
Yeah.
I'll just stop.
So we have Chan Solo up against Distressing Damsel.
Getting a run up for both of them.
Yep. And Chan Solo just carves her way through on the outside line yet again, picks up lead jammer for Sunstate.
Yep, some tenacious jam in there from Distress and Damsel.
Unfortunately, just got picked off there into turn one and just knocked to the outside, so recycled back, almost back onto the main straightaway. But
oh, lovely footwork there. Not quite enough to get through, though.
Not giving out without a fight, I must say. Although she's working really hard down in the back straightaway, she does eventually get through.
Oh, and she's...
Multi-play block on a jammer is not the most common call.
Oh, I love that footwork. I really like how Sunstate are communicating really well with their bench as well. It's really cool.
Yep.
And she's out. Nice. Looks like she's scored herself a trip to the Garage Project penalty box there too. What's that? Is that a forearm? Oh, nice. And Distress and Damsel. Getting something for the effort there.
A little bit of hard work for Damsel to get through, but she gets through, never gives up, just keeps on pushing.
Starting to get a couple of points now.
That brings us to half-time, ladies and gentlemen. With Sunstate Roller Girls on 219, Northern Brisbane Rollers on 30.
Picking up 5 points there.
So we're going to have a little bit of a break. I'd say go out and get yourself a drink and something to eat, but
I can't let go.
So we get this one underway. It's Chan Solo up against Glasgow Kiss. Jams on.
Oh, lovely
Both
footwork there again.
A little bit hesitant to get going straight off the bat, but now they're both at it and pushing hard.
Indeed. Both of those walls are doing their thing.
Yep.
These blockers had some Weet-Bix in that intermission, didn't they?
Either that or they've been watching the, I think it was the 2015 Gotham versus Rose City where it went for 2 minutes and it was just defence versus defence and neither jammer got through.
Yeah, classic. Throwback. Oh, and then Chan Solo through for lead.
Chan Solo does get through.
Lovely work there. And Glasgow Lassie. Oh, Glasgow Kiss. Very close behind there.
Yeah. That was a good effort there by Glasgow Kiss to keep the pressure on Chan Solo and make her call it off without scoring any points. Although she hasn't scored points, but it's still, I guess it's perceived pressure. So I guess that's a bit of a win for Northern Brisbane as we
have a ticky wine timeout, do we?
We have
18 time.
Yeah, an official timeout.
An official one.
It's a Tiara official timeout.
Thank you, Dave.
There you go. Look at me go.
Look at you.
Oh, it's another prize giveaway time. Name this song, name the album. Oh. Pretty easy.
Bit of I don't want to say it wrong. Bon Jovi. It is Bon Jovi.
It is. What's the album?
Whoa. Oh God, I wouldn't know.
Judging by the reaction, the album is We Don't Really Care.
Shot to the heart.
Nah, this is off the Slippery When Wet album. So I've just won my own ballpoint pen back.
You did. You earned it.
I know.
You earned it.
I know.
So we've got another game going on at the same time as this one. It's just started, I believe.
Yeah.
If it is indeed 6:30. I know it's been going for a while. And then it starts up again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. New Zealand time.
That's 7:30 a.m. Melbourne time.
Haha.
For all my friend folk playing along at home.
Sorry, we just... Thank you, Dee. All right, Blitz and Bama. Who's going to make it through first? Looks like it's Bama. Lovely work there, earning that lead spot.
Just takes that outside line, or inside line for that matter. It doesn't matter where she is. She has the ability as a jammer to move the blockers where she wants them to be.
Yeah.
That's something that Northern Brisbane are really going to tighten up on, I think. They are reacting to her and she's putting them where she wants them to be, and it just makes it so much easier for her to get through. And
yeah. Blitz is spending a couple of seconds in the Garage Project penalty box there, while Bama is just racking up those points. It's a lovely defence wall there. Nice water falling there. But it's not enough for Bama, and she's through again.
So Bama gets through. Picks up another 5-point Grand Slam scoring pass for Sun State. Rule the girls. She finds herself now in the back straight away. She's met by two Northern Brisbane blockers. Doing a pretty good job holding her up. Just working her laterally now.
some great comms there from Sun State.
Yeah. Bama picked up another 19 points to help the Sun State cause as they move to 238 with Northern Brisbane on 46.
And love is a battlefield.
So they say. I wouldn't know. That's another conversation for another day. Anyway, back on track. That's where all the fun's at. Distressing Damsel jamming up for Northern Brisbane, and she's going to be taking on Chan Solo. And Damsel actually gets through, picks up lead jammers. That's a little bit of a win. Good on her. Excellent effort. And she's making her way now down the back straightaway. So this is a scoring pass for her.
Being careful to scrub some speed before hitting that pack.
And I'd say she's picked up a couple of points.
Some smart calling there too.
Oh, unfortunately though, she has picked up a cut.
She got the
track.
cut.
So it's going to be a power jam start for the Sun State girls.
It's a pain.
And Bama in particular. But we do have a full complement of blockers on, so chance here for Northern Brisbane to really work hard, try and hold Bama up for as long as they can.
Oh, lovely.
That said, the O was there, the gap was open, Bama saw it and took it. And she's now finds herself out in front as lead jammer and power jam.
Oh, that footwork. Excellent stuff.
A little bit of a tiptoe dance on the inside line there on the apex line, and picks up a 5-point Grand Slam haul.
Taking advantage of Blitz getting held up there.
Yep.
Bama takes the inside line. And some nice D there from Sun State.
Yep.
As Blitz tries to negotiate her way around the going into the corner.
So all the action now is just heading in on into turn 3. Pack's not really moving all that much. Just wanting to work their respective jammers, opposing jammers rather, giving them nothing at all. So both teams defensively working very hard. Both jammers also working very hard to try and get through.
Awesome.
Distressing Damsel, great work on the toes there on the inside line. But Bama's very much aware of that and she calls it off.
There was some fantastic footwork there by Blitz.
Yeah. So a big shout out to all the refs and NSOs that have given up their time for us this weekend. We simply can't derby without them. And I'll go through those names in just a few moments as we get ourselves set. And it looks like Glasgow Kiss up against Patron for Sun State.
Oh, nice wee knockout there from Northern Brisbane.
Both jammers just finding it a little bit difficult to get through. At the back of the pack, it's Sun State Roller Girls and Patron trying her absolute best just to push through and get those blockers moving as much as she can across track. But meanwhile, out front and with lead jammer is Glasgow Kiss.
Yep. Nice work.
So the initial's done. It's all now scoring passes for her and Northern Brisbane.
Oh, that's their shoelace. Oh, lovely work there by Glasgow Kiss.
A nice little bit of fancy footwork on the inside line allows her to
Bit of a
get
chase.
through and pick up some points.
Nice pass there to Bama. And Glasgow Kiss calling it off before Bama can pick up any points. Oh, that's not Bama, that's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, cool name. So the ref crew, ladies and gentlemen, for this particular game, headed up by Aristotle, we have Mass, Sugar Hit, Invader Sin, Genitalia, and No Skates as our ref crew for this game. Thank you guys, you are awesome. Without you, we can't do it.
Chan Solo and Blitz. Realise the way I say Blitz, it probably sounds like Blutz.
I know, it sounds like Blitz.
Blitz.
Chan Solo, just a little bit of fancy footwork needed there to get on the inside line, and she gets through.
Nice work. Oh, I'm not going to do it.
Good stuff there by Blitz. I mean, again, it's not picking up points, but it's perceived pressure. It's putting the pressure back on Solo to call it off. It's not giving her points either, so
yep,
a little bit of a win. As we see Distressing Damsel set to jam for Northern Brisbane. Up against Bama for Sun State. All sorts of action going on into turn one. Damsel just forced to the outside there, and she's doing absolutely everything she can at the back of the pack trying to get through. One less blocker to worry about certainly helps the cause, but out front, it's Bama, and she's not getting it all her own way. Credit to the Northern Brisbane girls. The defence is really, really good.
Yeah.
As is the triangle there at the back of the pack.
One of them.
For Sun State. That said, Bama gets through, picks up lead jammer. And Distressing Damsel, probably about a quarter of a track behind, so. Oh.
Doing some cartwheels.
Our amazing NSO crew too, ladies and gentlemen. Hypnotids, Wheels, Donna Kebab, Spear Guy, Spins and Needles, Quicksands, T-Bone Jake, Neo, Sharon Bond.
Bit of a tussle there on the jam line. And Chen Solo sneaking around the outside there to take the lead.
Just picks up her 4 points to Chan Solo in that particular jam. Pushing Sun State now to 259. And Northern Brisbane on 53. As Bama and Blitz get set on the GMAC Motors Jammer sponsored start line.
Oh, unlucky.
Unfortunately for Blitz, she's been picked up on a low block, so she's going to sit time in the Garage Project penalty box. As Metal Mink, she was released, she's now back on track, so a full complement of blockers now for both sides as Bama comes through and met fairly solidly by the Northern Brisbane wall, but the cavalry arrive and get in there and bust it all up for her, allows her to get through. She picks up a Grand Slam 5-point haul.
And Blitz is back in the game. Almost through. And Oh, nice work for Blitz to get through then.
Unfortunately, though, for Sun State, Marilyn Munroe, the captain, is going to sit this one out at the start of the next jam. That's 2 in the bin now for Sun State, so it's going to be a 4-2 blocker advantage going the way of Northern Brisbane. So a real opportunity here to capitalise and try and hold up Chan Solo just as much as they can for as long as they can. And the work of the 2 blockers there for Sun State out front is unbelievably strong, and it's making it really difficult for Distress and Damsel to get through.
Yeah.
But Chant Solo finds a way, gets through and picks up lead jammer for Sun State. Meanwhile, back in turn 3, Distress and Damsel still being met solidly there by the Sun State defence. Finds a gap on the inside line, gets on through. So she's not lead jammer, but this is an initial pass for her, and that's where it's going to stop. And a little bit of a victory roll at the end there. I don't think she meant it, no. She looked at me as if to say, no, I did not mean it. Yeah, no, well, she did, okay.
It's the old invisible obstacle.
Yep, I saw it, totally saw it. So just a little over 15 minutes remaining in this match. On the derby, on the derby. Bama pushing really hard. She's still on the main straight. Just got knocked to the outside and recycled back, almost back into turn 4. Meanwhile, out front, it is Glasgow Kiss. She picks up lead jammer for Northern Brisbane.
Yep, that's right.
Good effort there from Glasgow.
Bama's getting held up by the Northern Brisbane wall there. Some quick feet, she's through.
Yep.
A little bit of payback there.
Yeah. All we can do is just chip away.
Yep, that's right.
I mean, the deficit is fairly big. 4 points here, 10 points there. But more importantly, the psychological win in that previous game is the fact that you scored 4 points and the other team didn't score any. So that's a bit of a win for Northern Brisbane.
Yeah.
And we see Blitzkrieg bomb up against Chan Solo. Guess who out front, but not to be outdone. Blitzkrieg bomb hot on the heels of Chan Solo. Donuts for both jammers on that particular occasion, no points scored. And again, fair effort to Blitzkrieg bomb to get through and chase down Chan Solo and make her call it off.
Yep.
It's a win.
Exactly.
So that's a good effort there by Blitz. As we see Bama and Distress and Damsel once again resume hostilities, as it were.
Yep.
And out front it is Lee Jammer to Bama. I'm a poet and didn't know it. There you go, Sun State Roller Girls. Ka-ching, I'm here all day. My trailer's out the back.
I'm really impressed at both teams' defence off the start line. They've got really strong walls.
I'm really impressed that I'm still awake and talking, but that's a whole different other topic. As the action now is down on the back straightaway, and
lovely.
Just some nice footwork there by Bama, gets through, picks up another Grand Slam 5-point haul for Sun State.
That's right.
So Metal Mixed is working really hard here in the defence for Sun State.
Oh, look at those feet.
Look at this positional blocking. That's a fantastic effort there by Sun State girls to hold up.
It was great.
To hold up to Stress and Damsel for as long as they did.
And they're getting ready to call it.
Yep.
Just having a moment on the inside there. Your feet hurt. It's because you got skates on. Yeah, you wouldn't know it, but Invader Zinn actually has a, how do you want me to tell? A very, very small baby.
Yeah. Who have we got? Chan Solo and Glasgow Kiss for their respective teams, and the pack just a little bit. Oh, now they're a little bit broken up. They weren't there for a second. There's a little bit of a cluster going on.
Yep.
But it's Glasgow Kiss getting through and picking up lead jammer for Northern Brisbane.
Lovely work there by Northern Brisbane. They just need to hold Chan Solo for another lap. Nice work there by Glasgow Kiss.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, number 8, Brat for Sun State Roller Girls has picked up a penalty, and she's now sitting in the Garage Project penalty box.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Lovely work. Again.
It is momentarily a 4-2 blocker advantage going the way of
Oh, and Chan Solo is through.
Northern Brisbane, but Patron made her way back on track, so 4-3 blocker advantage. No, my mistake, made that 4-2.
Nice work there from Glasgow Kiss.
Yeah, picks up 4 points. That's a nice little jam by Glasgow Kiss, 14 points.
14 points, indeed.
Taking their score to 71. Sun State Roller Girls on 294.
Great effort there. What's up, Petty?
You've got fans. Wow. Awesome.
Oh, them ones. Some dancing on the track there.
And it's a team timeout called by Sun
If
State.
only they'd give points for dancing, eh?
Sorry?
If only they'd give some points for dancing.
If only we gave out prizes for dancing.
Might win a ballpoint pen.
Well, Poison Ivy had all the moves going on, so she would win the ballpoint pen. Well done, dancing. There's your prize.
You got some chocolate there too. You could
I do have chocolate, but that's not prizes. That's definitely mine. It's keeping me awake.
Yeah, so we're on a ticky wine timeout.
That's it.
Team timeout again.
A ticky wine timeout as Bama for Sun State Roller Girls. Just sitting back off the jammer start line, just assessing, taking it all in. She knows what she had to do.
As they say on Waynesfield, game on.
Game on.
Bama's deciding to start back a little bit here.
Jam timer gives us the whistle, hammer down, and this one's underway. With
Really
Blitzkrieg Bomb up the front. Trying to, and getting through, picking up
lovely
lead jammer.
work there. Good work.
And she's obviously pretty happy with her work as well.
Yeah.
And so she should be.
Must have been
And,
those.
skating on through, getting all the points. That's a 5-point Grand Slam pass for Blitzkrieg Bomb.
Must have been those dance moves. And she's through again. Lovely work there from.
And another 5-point Grand Slam haul for Blitzkrieg Bomb. Turning out to be a nice little jam for her. Much needed points for
One
Northern Brisbane.
One more time.
And there's another 5 points for her.
All day, she says.
She's got this.
Oh, look at
And
that.
just skate on through if you don't mind.
We're up to 20 now. Can she
Meanwhile,
kick
back
it
on
one
turn
more?
2, Bama's being held up quite well by the Northern Brisbane defence. Now, whether that's just fatigue starting to set in, which you probably think would be the case, considering she's gone like a cut snake all game.
Oh, she's got enough time
no.
for a wee run through there. Awesome work there from Blitz.
So
This is
Blitzkrieg
Blitz.
bomb
Blitz
coming
in the
through now.
program. But Blitzkrieg bomb on the screen there. Oh, yep.
Ah, there
Awesome
you go.
work there. Round of applause there for Blitz.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Blitzkrieg bomb. That's a 25-point haul.
Lovely work, lovely work.
Fantastic effort there by Blitzkrieg. And that jam takes Northern Brisbane up to 99. Oh, so 28-point haul, even better. So well done to Blitzkrieg bomb.
28.
28-point jam. Well
It
done.
is one of the highest jams of the day.
Yep. Distress and Damsel up against Chan Solo.
Yep.
Yep. These mics are very sensitive with our P's. That's okay. They're a good mic. Out front, getting through to lead jam, Chan Solo, Sun State Roller Girls. Meanwhile, back in turn 2 is where we find Distress and Damsel. She does get through, and the pack decide, well, let's just go for a skate.
Joe calling. Chan Solo calling
Every
it off.
OPR's nightmare when the pack decide that they want to get fast. So up next on the GMAC Motors Jammer start line,
In Sun State.
we have a team timeout for Sun State.
That's right.
It is a
Tiki Wine team timeout.
Tiki Wine team timeout, as indicated by Tanya, because she's doing the tees. All the tees. She's going to knock my head off in a minute. She's going to come up here and absolutely belt me into next week. And a shake of the head.
Tiki Wine and Vineyards are an Indigenous New Zealand Māori wine producer that is committed to sustainable wine growing.
Cool.
They care for their vines under the guiding Māori principles of kaitiakitanga, guardianship, protection and preservation of the earth. The name Tiki honours the great-great-grandfather, but also represents a hand-carved Māori treasure which, when gifted, bestows good fortune and love on others.
In short, it's a good drop when it's in a bottle. Love it.
It was long-winded for it's a good
It's pretty
wine.
cool though, I like it.
Yeah, it's a really cool company.
Chan Solo up against Glasgow Kiss.
Chan Solo.
Well, pack's just come to a
Up
dead
against,
standstill pretty much in turn 1. Not much going on, although
Yep, really good.
Chan Solo's trying to
And
get through.
Brat comes in with some O to help her out.
Picks up lead jammer for Sun State.
Chan Solo just cruising around the outside there.
So the pack now just making their way down the back straight away, and our front Chan Solo just racking up the points. Up to 10 points so far and takes the Sun State girls over the triple ton
Straight
on
into
3:06.
Miss Hissyfoot there. That's a cool name.
Hey?
Miss Hissyfoot.
Aha.
I like it. Ooh.
Unfortunately now for Northern Brisbane, their jam, the Glasgow Kiss is going to sit in the Garage Project penalty box, and that's going to leave Chan Solo out on track.
Yep.
On a power jam.
Got the arm behind. Speed skater styles.
Picking up another Grand Slam 5-point haul for Sun State.
And that is...
That's the end of that jam.
Yep. So Northern Brisbane up over the 100... Oh, I spoke too soon.
Fantastic jam too by Chan Solo, ladies and gentlemen. 30-point jam. Put your hands together for her. What an effort. That's a huge effort.
That's great. Oh, we got Brammer.
And she's going to be on a power jam start.
That's right. Doing a bit of a fakey jerk there. Didn't quite connect. And she...
And Glasgow Kiss tried to bluff out the Sun State girls on the inside
lovely.
line. It didn't work the first time, but it did the second time, and she gets out
Glasgow Kiss
and picks up
gets
lead
it.
jammer. So what does she do here? Does she go for points, or does she...
I know what I'd be doing. And that's what I'd be doing.
She got some points, called it off.
Yep.
So that 3 points from Glasgow Kiss takes Northern Brisbane over the 100 mark. They sit on 102.
Yep.
And Sun State Roller Girls are sitting on 328 with just a little over 2 minutes to go in this game. Chan Solo up against Blitzkrieg Bomb.
Lovely work there by Chan Solo once again. Bit of a pile-up going on over there.
A little bit of a pile-up of skaters there on the Turn 1 apex. They all pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and away they go again. Oh, nice bit of footwork and a little bit of a twist and turn there by Chan Solo down the back straight. Just pretty much in cruise mode is Chan. She gets up to the Northern Brisbane defence there, gets on through, picks up her 4 points.
Oh, hard luck there, Blitz. Oh, some quick thinking on her feet there by Chan Solo.
Oh, met solidly there with the the Northern Brisbane girls rather.
Yeah.
Just had the opening there, the butt there, the two butt were just a fraction open too much.
Yeah.
And of course, any jammer that sees that sort of an opening, they're going to go straight for the brace. And on that particular occasion, the brace copped a full steam of Chan Solo.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for Chan, she's picked up a cut track, so she's going to sit in the Garage Project penalty box, and that's going to leave Blitzkrieg Bomb on track by her lonesome, hopefully to pick up some points. And she does just that. In fact, she picks up all 5. As the star pass has been made and completed by Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy just about hit it.
Just about.
We might just have one more jam, you reckon?
One more jam. One more jam. One more jam.
And they've called it there.
Not going to happen.
Well done, everyone.
So it's an unofficial final score.
I think they want to have another jam.
So the jam arrest is coming across now, just double checking, making sure everything all marries up. Oh. We've got the lovely Nudinator down here. I didn't know she was down here. She is. How are they? She's snuck